run.
Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
The BLITZ Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SI.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at MasterTech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're MasterTech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at MasterTech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Glass Blocks of St. Louis is a local family-owned company and employs trained professionals who will provide prompt, courteous, and professional service. We use no subcontractors for our glass block installations. We have a qualified office staff that will assist you from the beginning of your glass block project and trained installers that will complete your project in a timely manner. Serving St. Louis since 1912, call our office for a quote, 314-371-5500. Or visit our offices at 1253 East Road in St. Louis. Glass Blocks of St. Louis.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford,
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote. 636-797-5800.
Welcome to Week 5 of the high school football season. If this were a horse race, we'd be in the middle of the backstretch right now. While teams continue to bump and jockey for position, one thing is sure. The favorites are starting to separate themselves from the long shots. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Whitener for the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. And looking over into our barn of games, we have a stable of good matchups for you tonight. In our Livestream South Game of the Week, DeSoto brings its 1-3 record to Imperial to face a resurgent 2-2 Windsor Owl squad. The Dragons have been steadily improving as the season wears on, although it's not reflected in their record. Last week, DeSoto fell to the Festus Tigers at home 41-0, but there were a few bright spots. Sophomore Eli Tebow rambled for 89 yards on 25 carries and turned in 4 tackles with a quarterback sack on defense. Junior Connor Siebert recorded 9 tackles with a quarterback sack, and senior Colton Fisher had a 68-yard kickoff return. And while the offense for DeSoto has had trouble scoring, they have cut down on penalties and turnovers. Now, they will face a Windsor squad that is riding high after last week's 51-14 thumping over DeBerg. The Owls scored early and often on both offense and defense. Windsor was able to rush the ball for 316 yards from 8 different players, including 77 yards on 9 carries from sophomore Logan Williams and 75 yards from senior A.J. Patrick on 10 carries. Patrick also caught a 50-yard touchdown pass from junior quarterback Luke Patterson. It was Windsor's first touchdown pass of the season. The Owls shone brightly on defense as well. Their bend but don't break style caused 6 DeBerg turnovers, 2 of which were returned for touchdowns. Senior Colton Carter had a busy night from his linebacker position. He scored a touchdown on a pick 6 and returned a fumble for another score. He also recorded a quarterback sack. Now, for either team, tonight's game will be won by the big hogs up front in an old-fashioned display of 3 yards and a cloud of dust, or, in this case, 3 yards and a cloud of rubber pellets. Will we see more than 5 attempts at passing in this game from both teams combined? I'd say the odds are on the under on this one. I hope both teams brought plenty of ice tape and bandages for this one. This is going to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. In other area games, 3-1 Oakville is at 2-2 Eureka. 3-1 Festus hosts 4-0 Hillsborough. 1-3 North County treks to 2-2 Mount Vernon, Illinois. Unbeaten Jefferson is at home against winless Bayless. 1-3 Herculaneum welcomes 3-1 St. Pius. Grandview is at Perryville in a matchup of a couple of 2-2 teams. 3-1 St. Vincent hosts 3-1 Valley Catholic. 3-1 Crystal City is at home against 3-1 Gateway STEM. DeBerg faces unbeaten Father Tolton at home. 1-3 Fox is at 4-0 Seckman, and Northwest is on the road against 3-1 Marquette. Well, the ponies are lined up at the starting gate and ready to go. What teams will make it to the winner's circle, and what teams may be headed to the glue factory? Stick around and find out. It's the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL, coming up next.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here from Friday Night Blitz. We're catching up with Coach Jeff Funston from the Windsor Owls. How's it going, Coach?
It's going well.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, great win last week. You got some things to build upon, and coming into this week. So take us a little bit, maybe through this week. What you want to get, I guess, kind of set up for the DeSoto Dragons.
Sure, we're in a position now, and again, coming off of a big win. We looked at the film a little bit, and as far as preparing for DeSoto, there's some things that we need to clean up on our own end. We got some blocking assignments to take care of, and effort has been with us all year long. But coming into to DeSoto week, and not only that, but homecoming week, we really need to eliminate as many distractions as possible as we're getting ready for the game. Now, building off of that, offense finally started clicking. Even though we got some things to clean up, we were able to rush for 300 yards. So that's goal number one on any Friday night. And having that kind of distribution of the ball, because it wasn't just one guy. It was Logan Wilson with 70 yards. It was AJ Patrick with 70 yards. It was I think Landon Robbins maybe had another 40 on top of that, and our quarterback had another 20 himself. A couple other wings had some yards to go along with that. Having that distribution and having everybody firing on all cylinders offensively, that's a big bonus going into to a homecoming where we want to be competitive, number one, but then again we want to handle homecoming as everybody else does.
Sure,
but building off of a strong defensive performance as well. Colin Carter had 2 defensive returns this past week. Defense is flying around the football field. AJ came down from safety and made 9 tackles and 1 for a loss. I mean, they were we're just all over the place. It's just really glad to see that the things that we're talking about as far as being relentless and getting after people, those types of things are starting to really pay off for us on Friday nights.
Absolutely. Injuries, any injuries we need to know about?
No, as a matter of fact, we're getting more people back than we're sending out. So it's kind of a good situation for us. We do have we've got a shoulder on one of our offensive tackles that he's been gimping with a little bit. We also have a backup, a D tackle offensive tackle who was dealing with a groin strain, and he's starting to get some mobility back, and he's coming around a little bit. But other than that, we lost Nick Bear down at Perryville, who was a big part of our defense, and then came in and played some tight end for us as well. He has a high-low ankle sprain, but I tell you what, he's in a boot. But as soon as he takes that thing off and starts doing some of his rehab, you wouldn't know it. The kid's a flexible kid as it is, but he's starting to show some strength in the ranges of motion, so it's good to see. But as far as losing anybody, we came out healthy this past Friday night, and hopefully we're going to come out healthy this Friday night.
Good to hear there, Coach. Glad to catch up with you, and good luck tonight.
All right, appreciate it.
Coach Jeff Funston from the Windsor Owls. Friday Night Blitz, we catch up here with Coach Rush Schmidt from the DeSoto Dragons. How you doing, Coach?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Last week, tough sledding last week. Wanted to just ask maybe what kind of positives you took away from your game against Festus last week.
Going into it, we knew we were up against a very athletic football team, and we were, I was concerned about the kids competing for 48 minutes, and I thought we did that. Obviously, the scoreboard didn't reflect that in the outcome of a football game, but in that situation, we got through a physical football game without any injuries, and were able to grow as a football team, like you just mentioned before we went on the air.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Talk a little bit about maybe just the growth that you've seen in the 4 games since taking over as head coach this season here. What kind of growth have you seen? Buy-in, whatnot? To elaborate on that for us.
So for us here at DeSoto, the buy-in is the big word, and the kids have done that. They're all in. What we're doing offensively is not easy to install in a short period of time like we've had. So our growth has been through the season, and although we're not scoring points, we're starting to move the ball up and down the field. And I think what's Ray is consistent with not just our football program, but some of our other athletic programs. We just need to learn how to finish a contest. We can be competitive for a quarter and a half, and then we can't finish. So where does that begin? And for us, and I've been very articulate about that, it's the weight room. And, I don't have enough Miracle Grow to pour on these guys between now and the end of the season. So obviously we're looking forward to compete in the games that we have on our schedule this year, and then give them a break at the end of the season. But we're going to have a very serious effort in the offseason in order for us to take any sort of a big step moving forward.
Exactly. Final question for you, Coach. We'll let you go here. You've got Windsor this week, and I foresee this being a fairly evenly matched game here. What's your thoughts, and what is the game plan?
We had a meeting this week down at Farmington High School with the area football coaches after our Mission 101 training, and I find Coach Funkston and I both in the same situation. We're in school districts that both of us are trying to work on improving a culture and improving a product on Friday night. And I think you could not have said it any better. Two more evenly matched football teams struggling to get another win and struggling to do some better things on a football field on Friday night. So it should be a very competitive football game for both teams.
Appreciate the time, and good luck to you Friday night.
Thank you for your coverage, Ray.
Hey, Coach Rush Schmidt from the DeSoto Dragons.
Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL South. We are live from Windsor High School. It is homecoming night and home to the Windsor Owls. Our matchup tonight is between the 1-3 DeSoto Dragons and the 2-2 Windsor Owls. Matt Bates here tonight, and alongside me, producer Caleb Hallbrook, as we are looking at the coin toss out at midfield. But tonight, Coach Funston at home, 2-2, taking on Rush Schmidt's DeSoto Dragons at 1-3. Last week, Livestream STL South and yours truly was up here on the call as the Windsor Owls collected their second win of the season with a 51-14 win over the Bishop DeBerg Cavaliers. The Owls come in 65 points scored tonight. The Dragons come in with 37. The Dragons have been outscored 133-3 in their last 3 games. So it has been some tough sledding for the DeSoto Dragons lately. Points allowed, the Windsor Owls have given up 88 points and the DeSoto Dragons 161. Both teams have played mutual opponents. The Owls have played Bishop DeBerg. They played them last week, as I mentioned. They beat them 51-14. And in week 1, the DeSoto Dragons collected their first and only win of the season, going to overtime 34-28. They have both played the Festus Tigers. In week 3, the Windsor Owls lost 56-7. And last week, the Festus Tigers got shut out 41-0. Last week's bright spot, Eli Tebow, 25 rushes, 89 yards. The team collectively had 37 total rushes for 54 yards, 0 yards passing, so a collective 54 total yards for the Dragons offense. We appreciate the sponsors for tonight. If you are at one of the local establishments, Pasta House, Texas Roadhouse, or Case and Bucks in Barnhart, we appreciate it. Pasta House in Festus, 1606 Galemore Street. Phone number 636-725-0300. Go to pastahouse.com. Ask about the Livestream STL specials. Texas Roadhouse, 636-330-0512. Hand-cut steaks, fall off the bone ribs, handmade sides. Case and Bucks in Barnhart. See Jeff Fitter, 636-464-0110. Case and Bucks, Barnhart.com. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6. Burgers, wings, cold drinks, and salads like you wouldn't believe. The Dragons getting ready to kick off. That is number 27, Austin Horton, the sophomore. So when barring an onside kick, the Dragons will start on defense. Nope, that was number 18, Nolan Sensor. And dribbles one out of bounds, and the Windsor Owls will take over And we will give you the starting lineup going left to right. Left tackle number 60, Jack Heath. Left guard number 71, Evan Wessels. At center number 52, Riley Wiesner. Number 55, right guard Gannon Duranja. And at right tackle number 54, Keegan Ashes. Wide receiver number 12, Noah Kimball. Number 8, A.J. Patrick. In the backfield, number 34, Logan Wilson. Number 3, Willie Coleman. And your live stream STL Player of the Week, Colin Carter. And at quarterback, number 13, Luke Patterson. 1st and 10 for the Owls at their own 45-yard line. Pitch out from Patterson. That is met with no gain, as that was Colin Carter, the aforementioned live stream STL Player of the Week. No gain on that. Should bring up a 2nd and 10. Once again from the 45-yard line. Great night for football tonight. 76 degrees outside. Had a little rain earlier, but that should be all the rain for this evening. And with this great artificial turf that Windsor has, drainage would not be an issue. Was down there on the field earlier, and a great night for football. Here's 2nd and 10. Patterson flips out to Heffley. Heffley met up, wrapped, brought down by number 47, who is wearing a new number tonight, so do not have 47 in my program. Thank you very much. I know they had talked about number 23, Joey Escobar. Could possibly be him if he's had to change numbers, but it is a 3rd and 14 for the Windsor Owls. Patterson under center. Box is stacked for the Dragons. Pressure on, and down he goes. Leading the way, number 33, Eli Tebow, picking up his 2nd sack of the season. That will force the Windsor Owls to punt after a healthy loss. Backs them all the way up to their 30-yard line. So should be a 4th and 15. Great job by the DeSoto Dragon defense. Here's the punt. No pressure put on. End over end punt. Stops, chucks up, and is going to be collected by Colton Fisher, where he's brought down immediately at the 35-yard line. So we will turn and flip the script, and we will go over the DeSoto Dragon offense. At left tackle number 67, Eli Hessler. Left guard number 56, Xander Batters. Center number 66, Colin Barton. Right guard number 62, Nathan Fisher. At right tackle number 64, Braden McAnally. Wide receivers, number 2, Brenton Drummond. Number 1, Talon Lawrence. Number 8, Dalton Corey. And at tight end, number 82, Braden Young. In the backfield, number 33, Eli Tebow. There's a swing pass out to Drummond. He's met and he's brought down for a loss of 3 from quarterback Austin Missy. Coming into tonight's game with a 27% completion rating and a passer rating of 43.4. On the year, he is 6 of 22, 75 yards, no TDs, no INTs. That's now 84 at tight end. Connor Siebert. Up through the middle goes Eli Tebow, takes it out to the 38-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on that play. So just like that, 3rd down for the Dragons, as they've had some tough sledding already in the game. 8:57 and counting. From Windsor High School, homecoming night for the Windsor Owls. Under center, Missy rolls around, gives the handoff to Talon Lawrence. Lawrence picks up a healthy cut, but about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker, and call that. Actually, it's 3rd and 4. I'm sorry. Jumped the gun just a little bit. Nope, now they're getting it right. It is now 4th down. So we shall see if they're going to punt. It looks like they are going to go ahead and go for it. Rush Schmidt not Bashful already. 4th and 3 from their own 42. Inside handoff. That's Tebow picking up the first down and more. Eli Tebow with a carry down to the 45-yard line. Give him 12 on that carry with 8:08. Same forwards as backwards. That's your palindrome for the evening. Great job by Braden McAnally and Xander Batters up front, creating that hole for Tebow to get through. Got to the second layer. Picked up a first down on a healthy 4th and 3. Missy back under center. He's going to drop back to pass. Little screen pass over. Intended for Drummond. Falls incomplete. Already 2 passing attempts for Austin Missy. Matt Bates back here with you. Windsor High School, Imperial, Missouri. Home to the Windsor Owls. Ball is nestled at the 46-yard line. There's an end-around handoff. That goes over to Drummond. Drummond picks up, call it 9 on that. Should bring up a marginal, manageable 3rd down. Want to thank Nicole Girardi over at the Farm Bureau Insurance Agency in Hillsborough, Missouri. If you're needing insurance, home, auto, 636-797-5800. Nicole Girardi at the Girardi Farm Bureau Insurance Agency in Hillsborough. Thank you. Inside handoff. Tebow met, wrapped up, leading the way. Number 58, Chris Garrett, says no dice on that. Actually a loss of 2 on the play. Backs it up to the 40-yard line. That will be, once again, another 4th down for the DeSoto Dragons. 4th and 4, ball on the 40. 4s all across the place. Missy looking over the formation. Gets under center. Both quarterbacks under center, so that's something you don't see every day. Inside handoff to Taylon Lawrence, and he's met, wrapped up, dropped, and brought down at the 47-yard line. I'm sorry, the 42-yard line. And that is where Windsor will take over with the short field. So another 4th down play goes all for naught. But some healthy yards, some healthy plays from the DeSoto Dragons, but once again, another short field for Windsor to start with as the Windsor offense comes back out, led by quarterback Luke Patterson. Patterson, inside handoff. Looks like that's Heffley. No, that is 21. That's Colin Carter. Saw the 2. Gets that out. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Out at the 46-yard line. Again, that's something you just don't see in high school football a lot right now, is the quarterback's under center. Here's a handoff, and that is met and brought down by number 47. The mysterious.
Number 8, A.J. Patrick on the carry. The line of scrimmage.
Still don't know who that is.
It'd be 3rd down and 7.
Well, I might have to find out at halftime who the mysterious number 47 is, but nice tackle for loss. Brings down a 3rd and 7. Just like that. Patterson. Little blitz up through the middle. Joey Escobar coming in. They read that. Handoff goes to number 3, Willie Coleman III. And just enough for the first down on the 3rd and 7 carry. He gets 7.5. Windsor on the move. Stacked a few inside the box, but got out to the outside. Did Coleman. Picks up the first down. Great job of blocking by the O-line. Duranja and Ashes respectively. Another handoff. That goes to Logan Wilson. Wilson
the ball carrier.
picks up about 6 on that play, takes it out to the 40-yard line, gain of 7.
Fisher of the Dragons. It'll be a 2nd down and 3, ball at the 40-yard line of DeSoto.
Checking out of the ball game, number 75. Wouldn't you know it, another one mysteriously not on the program. 2nd and 3. 1 wide receiver down low, 2 split up top. Now Heffley comes back in the backfield. Patterson pulled it back, called his own number, and was able to sneak over the 40 down to the 39. Gain of 1, call it 3rd and 2 now. As number 12, Noah Kimball, checks in, and that will be number 7, Cameron Rowland, checking out. Wiesner already out of the huddle, addressing the ball. 2 wide receivers down low. That is now number 8, A.J. Patrick, in the backfield. They're going to give it to Patrick, and he's able to collect that first down on the far side of the field. So another Windsor Owl first down as they're on the move once again, starting at their own 45-yard line. 3:36 left to go in the first half. Robbins checking in, Wilson checking out. Robbins, 19 carries, 114 yards, so 6 yards a pop for him per average, and he is a load to bring down, along with Logan Wilson, who checked out. End around handoff, Heffley, he gets the ball, still going to the outside, breaks out of 1 tackle to the 20, 15, 10, 5, horse collar tackle, flips into the end zone. They're going to call him down at about the 1 yard line, but where's the flag for the horse collar tackle? As I saw that plain as day right out of the press box. They're actually going to call him out at the 6 yard line. Still 1st and goal for the Owls, but still should have been a personal foul on the play for the horse collar tackle. Heffley, none the worse for wear. Patterson under center. Patrick, handoff to him. He comes around, sneaks through, dog legs in, and brought down at the 3 yard line. 2nd and goal for the Windsor Owls. Officially, they're going to call it the 2 yard line, so 2nd and 2 from the 2. With 2:25 left to go in the opening quarter. Colin Carter checking out. That will be number 11. That is Duncan Gross going up top. Heffley in tight on the package. Robbins and Patrick in the backfield. Looks like they gave it to Robbins, and Robbins is going to get the touchdown for Windsor. So Windsor, 2 yard run for Landon Robbins is a 6-0 lead for the Windsor Owls, with the point after waiting to follow. And if it's anything like last week, watch Patrick looking to go for the 2-point conversion, as he seems quick to pull the trigger on that. But still a 6-0 lead for the Windsor Owls. Snap back, put down, kick up and through by number 9, Ryan Eskridge. So with 2:03 left to go in the first quarter, it is now a 7-0 lead for the Windsor Owls. And we will talk about our good buddy Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography. Photography, banners, designs. Where do we get our banners? Cheap Seats Photo, of course. Give Ron Rigdon and the folks over at Cheap Seats Photo a call, 314-402-9014, or go to cheapseatsphoto.com. Tell them we sent you from Livestream STL. Great quality work by Ron Rigdon and the crew over at Cheap Seats photo. If you see Livestream STL anywhere, Ron Rigdon is the one over at Cheap Seats that has done our banners for us. 2-yard run by Landon Robbins gives the Windsor Owls an early 6-0 lead, with the PAT by Eskridge making it 7-0. Once again, thanks to everybody tuning in tonight. Thanks to Breeze Dental Care for the pregame show. BreezeDentalCare.com, 636-937-3030. And again, thank you to Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, and Case and Bucks in Barnhart for airing our games this evening. Kickoff from Windsor, handled by DeSoto. Up comes Siebert. He's going to break through. One man left. The kicker almost fumbles it as the kicker got in his face. Eskridge caused a fumble. Siebert fell on it, but not before he brings it all the way down to the Windsor 35-yard line. There is a penalty marker down, though, so hold the fort, hold the fort. Trying to see what the call is. Block below the waist on the DeSoto Dragons, and that will bring the ball back. After the second quarter, you can join us for the Rutherford halftime show. Rutherford and Herculaneum, 636-931-9393. Looking for a new pre-owned, or do you need mechanical service? Go see Doug Jr. over on McNutt Road in Herculaneum, called the Outer Road if you're local, or go to ReutherAuto.com, REUTHER auto.com. That penalty is a costly one, as that is going to be 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. Talk about a swing in field position. There's a stop on a run play. Tebow got the carry, but that was Evan Wessels on the tackle. 14 tackles coming in. The big 6'3", 275 junior. He'll be back again for another year. Tebow, the sophomore for DeSoto, still has 2 more years under his belt. Carrying the load, carrying the rock for Coach Schmidt. Fake in the inside. Wessels with another tackle, along with number 54, Keegan Ashes. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That is what the running backs get when they come through the line. Checking in now, number 55, Gannon Duranja. Checking out, number 59 for Windsor. 3rd and 10 from the 10. Missy, handoff, brought down by Logan Wilson. After maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2, brings up a 4th down. Coach Funston and the Windsor defense standing staunch, but definitely can see the result of that penalty, as that was every bit a costly 70-yard penalty from where that foul occurred at. That instead of the ball being at around the 35-yard line, that is all the way back to the DeSoto 10-yard line, and where they're going to punt out of their own end zone. There's the punt, end over end. Patrick calls for a fair catch, gets away from it, takes a DeSoto bounce over the midfield stripe, and will come to rest at the 45-yard line. Sponsorship is always necessary, and we continue to offer a great product, but we are looking for sponsors. Advertise with us at Livestream STL. Businesses, we're looking for sponsors to complete our sports this fall as well. You can sponsor with us by calling Ray Hallbrook at 314-852-4398. Sponsor with us, and as Austin Bearden and I said last week, give Ray a call like 2 in the morning. He'll be glad to hear from you. And we actually had the live stream package put together last week that if you give him one of the early morning specials, tell him it's the live stream early bird special, call him around 2 in the morning, but it's got to be for full year membership. Should be half off. He'll be awaiting your call. 314-852-4398, the early bird special right here, only on live stream STL South. Ray will appreciate the phone call. And we also appreciate Tire Bargains in Festus, Robbie and Dave over there since 1985. 2100 6167 Highway, also known as Truman Boulevard. 636-937-0021. Windsor offense.
Their homecoming routine learned during their UCA cheer camp this summer. They are coached by head coach Bethany Rask and JV coach Hannah Baker.
There is.
Cheer team is led by captains Harley Comia.
Actually,
and Mariah Gus.
that is now the start of the second quarter, as they flipped the script on me, and, well, unbeknownst to me, well, what do you know? So, check out Ruther Ford over in Herculaneum, looking for new, pre-owned, or need mechanical service. Doug Jr., 1325 McNutt Road, over in Herculaneum, RutherAuto.com. If you are following us out on Mixlr, as we are on YouTube, Facebook, we're on X. Those of you not familiar with that, that's now what Twitter used to be. Inside handoff, Colin Carter spins, gets outside, still working his way for a gain of 8 on the TKDS Sports app as well. But if you're on Mixlr.com right now, Windsor Owls are going right to left, and they're brown with mustard numbers. The DeSoto Dragons all decked out in white with green numbers, going left to right. So, first quarter that ends with Windsor going up 7-0, and that was on a 2-yard run by Landon Robbins, with Eskridge with the point after. So right now, 3rd and 3, ball resting on the 48-yard line for the Windsor Owls. In motion goes Patrick. Stops behind in the running back spot, but it looks like a timeout might be taken instead of delay a game. We shall see, as the refs are blowing it dead, and they are going to call a timeout on the field. Well, all right. Catch our games at Pasta House, Texas Roadhouse, and at Case and Bucks in Barnhart. Thank you for airing our games, all brought to you here at Livestream STL and Livestream STL South through the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. 4th down and long. Call it 8 for Windsor at their own 48. Here's Patrick, hammered in the backfield. Gets the ball out to Patrick, and now a flag's going to come out because the refs didn't like that tackle. Connor Siebert, they're going to get him. Might be the personal foul that they see, but they'll need to look at their game tape, as the Dragons were not a beneficiary of a call their way. But apparently it's a face mask on this one, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll be an automatic first down. Thought Siebert had all the jersey, but apparently he got a little bit of the cage. So the Windsor Owls and Coach Funston say thank you very much for that.
After the penalty yardage, that plays good for an Owls.
So that will now move the ball down to the DeSoto 45-yard line. I know Coach Schmidt's not happy with that, but I got to appreciate the effort of Connor Siebert on that play. Was one-on-one out on an island on no man's land and just grabbed and clung to wherever he could. Here's an inside handoff to Logan Wilson, wrapped up by number 84, Connor Siebert, and the ref's blowing the play dead as he had a hold of the ankle and was not going anywhere on that play. Big number 54. Of course, doesn't make that program. So we'll go with 64, Braden McAnally. Some of the numbers do kind of blend in a little bit. They're fat and stodgy. Patterson underneath. This time, timeout was taken as the play clock was about ready to hit 0. So we'll talk about a show that Livestream STL offers called Upon Further Review. Yours truly, Ray Hallbrook, Jeff Whitener, the three of us. We talk about it's a weekly show where we review this week's high school football scores. We crown a player of the week. Last week it was Windsor's own Colin Carter for his 2 defensive TDs in the win over Bishop DeBerg. We'll also do some honorable mentions. Then we talk about next week's games. So join me, Ray Hallbrook, and Jeff Whitener for Upon Further Review. That will be Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on Livestream STL, Facebook, YouTube, and X, and on the TKDS Sports Network for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. But this Wednesday, we will air at noon as we will be at the Pasta House in Festus. So thank you for the accommodations on that and for watching Upon Further Review, UFR. Matt Bates back here with you at Windsor High School. 9:04 left to go until the Rutherford halftime show. 2nd and 10. Patterson under center. 1 wide receiver near us, 2 up top. Inside handoff to Logan Wilson. Gets about 4 on the play. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Actually, the quick math from the 45 to the 40 would be a gain of 5. So there you go. That herky math working out just fine for me.
It'll be a 3rd down and 5 for the
No, it works out really well for your dad, too, there. So the lead didn't get to us that much out of that smokestack out there from the Doe Run Company or St. Joe back in the day. Don't miss that one iota. 3rd and 5. Clock continuing to run. Patterson, swing pass out to the flat. Handled by Patrick. He shakes the tackle. Goes up the sideline. Boogies all the way down to the 23-yard line for another first down.
23-yard line of the Dragons.
Nice play, nice read. Heffley checking out of the game, coming out a little gingerly, but checking out of the ball game for the Windsor Owls nonetheless. So a healthy pickup along the far side of the field. In will come Willie Coleman III. Gives the play to Patterson. Clock still running this ground and pound game. You're seeing it right here. Only 2 passes attempted thus far for Windsor. Patterson inside handoff. That goes nowhere, and it looked. Well, I thought we had we do have a fumble. I thought they were throwing a flag, but it was the beanbag. But fumble on the inside handoff, and that was recovered by the Dragons. It looks like at their own 23-yard line, so big break in the game already in this second quarter. So Windsor fumble at the DeSoto 23. So Austin Missy will set up shop, and there's 11 left on the play clock, so I don't know if that's just an official timeout as they're, well, nope, they're marching off yardage, so there was obviously a penalty called against the Owls. So not sure what that was, but it gives the Dragons a free 5 yards, so 1st and 5. fakes the end around, goes inside. Should be Eli Tebow getting up there, and it is. Give him 3.5, 4 on that carry. Well, nope, give him no gain on that. So a knee must have gone down before he got the dive out and picked up additional yardage. So still 2nd and 5 now. 1 wide receiver down low in front of us. That's Drummond, number 2. Macy under center. They go with the end around. Here's Drummond. He's met. Bang. Get the number on that truck. Yep, 34. That's Logan Wilson. Good night. Also, Keegan Ashes in there. So that will now bring up a 3rd down on the near hash mark in front of us at the 29-yard line. So call it a 3rd and 4 with the clock still rolling at 6:14 and counting from Windsor High School. Homecoming night for the Owls. 47 still in there at tight end. I'm going to go Jackson Trumbo on that one. He's also listed at number 61 and number 90, but I believe that's him at number 47. So if it's not him, I stand corrected, but he's got the pink sleeve, and I think he wore that one last week against Festus. It's Trumbo at tight end, 1 wide receiver. Missy back to pass. Has Tebow out in the flat, first reception of the year. He breaks up the sideline. He's brought down from behind at around the 40-yard line and rolled up, but not before a gain of 36 yards. Willie Coleman coming up gimpy. Eli Tebow catches that out of the flat, and talk about a way to grab your first pass of the year. Tebow on the far side busts it up to the, we'll call that the 36-yard line of the Windsor Owls. Big play of the night to Eli Tebow. They're going to go handoff now to Tebow. Breaks out of a tackle on the far side. Colin Carter slips by him. Tebow takes it down to the 29-yard line. Give him a gain of 9 on that carry. Checking in number 13, David Imhoff, the junior. Tebow going to check out as well, along with number 15, Caleb Rhodes. Coming in with the play, that would be number 24. That is Thomas Bradley, another sophomore. He's going to set up shop in the backfield. Trumbo here at tight end. Missy going back to pass, being hounded by Ashes. He's going to get rid of the ball, zips it out of bounds as he was being hounded and then some. Receiver was in the area. He was out of the pocket. So that will now bring down a 3rd and 3 with 4:28. 4 times 2 is 8 left to go until the Rutherford halftime show. So once again, 40-plus yard play by Eli Tebow on the far side of the field. Picked up a 1st down and then some for the Windsor Owls, but now they're faced with a 3rd and 3 from the 28. Some tough sledding in front of them right here. Siebert. There's a ball, fumble on the play, recovered by Brenton Drummond as tried that, not really an inside handoff, but it was an inside handoff that he tried busting up to the outside, dropped it in the process. So now the ball's backed all the way up to the 37. Call that a loss of 8. Brings up a 4th and 11 now with the ball on the 37. As the ball is continuing to go backwards now for the Dragons. pressure being put on as they're moving a couple more in the box now are the Windsor Owls. Misi back to pass. Out in the flat. That's intercepted by number 12, Noah Kimball. So on a 4th and 11 play, Misi went to pass, which might as well have been as good as a punt that goes into the end zone as the ball's spotted at the 24-yard line. That's where the Windsor offense will take over once again. That's the first INT thrown by Misi this year. So Windsor takes over at their own 24. Straight up the gut. Logan Wilson being chased. Is he gonna score to the house? 76 yards on the first play. 76-yard run by Logan Wilson. So the INT does come back to bite. The DeSoto Dragons is on the first play. Wilson cuts straight through the chase, makes it 13-0, finds the back of the end zone. And we wait for the PAT to follow. Out comes Duncan Gross. Holder, A.J. Patrick, into boot, Ryan Eskridge. See if he pulls it down and goes for 2. It's down, up, true, and through as Eskridge tried to hit the scoreboard from where he was at. PAT's good, makes it 14-0 now in favor of the Windsor Owls. Once again, we want to thank our good buddy Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photo. Actually, it's Cheap Seats Photography. You got to go to cheapseatsphoto.com. Photography, banners, designs. That's where we get ours from. Cheap Seats Photo, of course. Ron Rigdon, 314-402-9014. cheapseatsphoto.com. Tell him that the boys from over at Livestream STL sent you over, and that is where we get our banners from. Thank you, Ron Rigdon, over there at Cheap Seats Photo. Thank you once again to Pasta House, Texas Roadhouse, and Case and Bucks up in Barnhart. Pasta House, 636-725-0300. Ask about the Livestream STL specials. Texas Roadhouse, 636-330-0512. Case and Bucks in Barnhart, 636-464-0110. Matt Bates back here with you at Windsor High School homecoming night as the 2-2 Windsor Owls are on top of the DeSoto Dragons 14-0. Back to kick Eskridge for the Windsor Owls. 3:25, 3 plus 2 equals 5. Left to go until the Rutherford halftime. There's a kick all the way down to the 5-yard line and promptly brought down at the 20-yard line is the DeSoto Dragons, and that's where they will take over, as that was Colton Fisher, number 12 for the DeSoto Dragons, returning that. Long kickoff by Ryan Eskridge. Must have worked that foot out after that PAT, so he decided to air it out a little bit. So Austin Misi and company will set up shop at the 20-yard line. One wide receiver near us, that is number 13, David Imhoff. One wide receiver up top. Inside handoff to Tebow, Talon Lawrence leading the way for him. Give Tebow 3 on that for number 33. Brought down by number 51, that was Stephen Wolf. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Now that is Talon Lawrence splitting out off of Siebert. The tight end are going to give it once again to Tebow. Tebow gets it out to the 25, so call that a hard-fought 2-yard line, or 2 yards, and that'll bring up a third down with the clock continuing to run. That is Chris Garrett checking in, and that is Keegan Ashes checking out. 20 seconds on the play clock, 2:18 on the game clock. DeSoto still moving the ball, though. Messi, inside handoff. Lawrence, he tries to bust it outside, but he's met by Riley Wiesner and by Duncan Gross in on the tackle, and man down on the play for the DeSoto Dragons. And that injury, cannot see the number on that, but it is 7:42 Central Standard Time. And once again, in 2 minutes and 2 seconds, the Rutherford halftime show will be upon us. And we want to again thanks to Doug Jr. over at Rutherford in Herculaneum. 636-931-9393, 1325 McNutt Road. That is the outer road in Herculaneum, or go to rutherauto.com. Some of you have asked, who's up next? Well, up next for the Windsor Owls, they will be at Hillsboro next week, and the DeSoto Dragons, they will be at home against Fredericktown. But if you're wondering where will Livestream STL and Livestream STL South be at, well, next week in Week 6, Grandview will be at Herculaneum. That is where, at least right now, I will be at for Livestream STL. And Russellville at Crystal City will be on Livestream STL South. And on Livestream STL tonight, that is Eureka and Oakville doing battle. That is number 47. I'm going to go again with Trumbo. May not be the name, as 47's not in our book, but I know that Trumbo's been getting a lot of playing time, and that is definitely an ankle issue, as he's having a dickens of a time trying to put weight on that. At least Jackson Trumbo, but it is number 47 for DeSoto at the moment. And again, as soon as I can find out at halftime who number 47 is, that will take care of that mystery. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line, at their own 30-yard line. 2:02 left to go until the Ruther halftime show. Macy's going to get under center, as now play clock will wind along with the game clock. Another handoff to Tebow. Tebow met. Wow. Nice tackle one-on-one on the outside. That was Stephen Wolf once again in on that tackle. Garrett's going to check out. Gain of 1 on that makes that 2nd and 9 from the 31 with 88 seconds left to go until halftime. There was almost another interception. That was Patrick looking to take off. Nope, no, number 2, Lawrence Heffley on the far side looking to take off with that before he had it. So that ball will fall incomplete with 1-2-3 left to go until the Rutherford halftime show. 3rd and 9 with the ball resting on the 31-yard line. So only one play here in the 1 yard in the last 3 plays for the Dragons. They load 5 in the box. Inside handoff to, you guessed it, Eli Tebow.
Number 33, Tebow on the carry, taken down by the Owls.
Give him about 3 on that. Timeout taken. So that will bring up a 4th and 6. So with that, let's talk about Mamas on the Hill. MamasOnTheHill.com. home of the toasted ravioli, 314-776-3300. Gift cards, reservations, dining, banquets, catering needs, authentic handmade Italian food. 2132 Edwards, down on the hill. If you don't know where the hill is at, I don't want to say shame on you, but you're missing a great part of the St. Louis community and heritage. Take 55 to 44, 44 to Kings Highway, get off there, and look for the red, white, and green Italian flags that say the hill, and then look for 2132 Edwards Mama's on the Hill, home of the toasted ravioli. So one of the original St. Louis foods, besides gooey butter cake, toasted raviolis, and pork steaks. Toasted raviolis, Mama's on the Hill, they were the first to do it. Back to punt.
Back at the 35-yard line for the Owls, number 8.
That is number 27, Austin Horton. Back to punt for the DeSoto Dragons with a $1.10. 70 seconds left to go. The Windsor Owls up 14-0 in this one. I wonder if Coach Schmidt might have a little trick up his sleeve here. He doesn't. They do get the punt off. That's going to take a DeSoto roll, a favorable roll down to the 30 and continuing to roll. And it'll be nestled at the 28-yard line.
The ball is down by the Dragons at the Owl 28-yard line.
So should be a healthy net punt of about 48 yards on that play, and that's where the Windsor offense will take over with exactly 1 minute now left to go until the Rutherford halftime show. Again, thanks to the sponsors at Texas Roadhouse, Pasta House in Festus, and Case and Bucks in Barnhart. Thank you for airing our games and for the sponsorship. And again, thank you to Breeze Dental Care for the pregame show. BreezeDentalCare.com, 636-937-3030. Once again, we are live from Windsor High School, homecoming night for the Windsor Owls. Little false start on the play, little bit of a butt wiggle, a little too much. So they will send that back 5 yards, as now it'll be a 1st and 15 at the 23-yard line. 2 ticks ran off the clock on that, so 58 seconds left to go. Patterson coming into tonight's game, 5 of 17 throwing for 86 yards with a TD and an INT. 29 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown to his credit. So both offenses not really a throwing ball club, but we saw that last week on Livestream STL South, as the one pass he did complete was a 50-yard heave to Lawrence Heffley, and another flag thrown down by the back official.
Timeout on the field, timeout Windsor.
So instead of delay of game, well, or are they still going to call the 5? They say there was a timeout taken, so we shall see. But during the timeout, once again, let's talk about upon further review. Once again, yours truly, Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook, and Jeff Whitener. It's our weekly show where we break down and review this past week's high school scores. We crown a player of the week. And again, last week it was Windsor's Colin Carter who scored 2 defensive touchdowns, a pick 6 and a scoop and score in their win over Bishop DeBerg. And we go and hand out some honorable mentions as well. And then we talk about next week's games. That would be the Week 6 matchups. Join me, Ray Hallbrook, Jeff Whitener, for Upon Further Review, UFR, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on Livestream STL, Facebook, YouTube, X, and the TKDS Sports Network for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. And once again this Wednesday, the nice people over at Pasta House in Festus will have us, and we will come to you live at noon with UFR on Livestream STL. 58 seconds, Patterson pulls the ball out, pitches to the outside. Spin move and a modest gain for Colin Carter on that.
Taken down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a
Brings up second down, and the clock's still ticking. See if Windsor will be content on just trying to run the ball out, or if Coach Funston might have something up his sleeve. Back to pass goes Patterson. Swing pass to the outside. Connor Siebert says, I will knock that down, thank you very much. Pass intended for Cameron Rowland in the flat near us. And that will stop the clock with 21 seconds left to go until halftime. 3rd and 15 now. Heffley checks in, so watch him as he scored on a 50-plus yard scamper last week on another end around. So Patrick will check out. Heffley checks in. Colin Carter goes up top. 1 wide receiver, actually 2 down by us. Here is the handoff. That is Lawrence Heffley on the carry. Gets about 5 on that.
Number 2, Lawrence Heffley taken down at the 28-yard line of Windsor.
And I believe there was a timeout called on that as on that run play. We'll bring up a 4th and 10.
14 seconds left in the half.
So 14 ticks left to go until halftime. Well, once again, we'll go over a little scoring update here for you as back in the first quarter with 2:03 left to go. 2-yard run by Landon Robbins made it 6-0 for the Windsor Owls. The PAT by Ryan Eskridge made it 7-0. And then here in the second quarter, with 3:25 gone, Logan Wilson with a Logan Wilson 76-yard TD run made it 13-0. And then the point after 14-0, and that is where we stand right now. Once again, just a reminder about Ruther Ford, RutherAuto.com down in Herculaneum, 1325 McNutt Road, the outer road in Herculaneum. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned, or you need mechanical service done on your vehicle, go see Doug Jr., 636-931-9393. So, timeout was called, so we shall see what happens with the punt formation here. Big punt. Handled at the 40-yard line, dropped, and fought for. Who fell on that? It is still DeSoto Dragon ball as Colton Fisher had it, lost it, and somehow pulled it out of the grasp of Landon Robbins. So that was interesting with 4 seconds left to go. Nice booming punt. Fisher had a little bit of time. Was under no duress by any stretch, but definitely created a problem for himself when he lost control of the ball. Does give the Windsor Owls at least a little shop to set up as timeout was taken. So in between possessions here, we have another timeout. And if you're looking for sponsorship, give Ray Hallbrook a call here at Livestream STL, 314-852-4398. Sponsor with us. That is his own personal cell phone number. That's not some robo-dialer or another number where you got to press 1 and all this other stuff to bypass stuff. No, give him a call, as I said earlier. Ask him about the early bird special. Give him a call tonight about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning at that number, 314-852-4398. Ask him about the 50% off yearly special from the Livestream STL South crew. He will be glad to take your call anytime. Ray Hallbrook, Livestream STL, 314-852-4398. Matt Bates back here with you at Windsor High School, alongside with Caleb Hallbrook producing tonight. Thank you, sir. I know we're only on one camera duty tonight, so pardon that. We've had some other stuff happening. Misi is going to pull it down. He's going to run out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and that is where we will come to halftime at, as that brings you to the Ruther Ford halftime show. Once again, Doug Jr. over at Ruther Ford down in Herculaneum, 636-931-9393. RutherAuto.com. And this is now the Ruther Ford halftime show. We'll see you back in just a little while.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto
Where
Mall.
family pride is driven home. Rutherford. Ruther.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Automobile.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got two more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Automobile.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com. Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto
Where
Mall.
family pride is driven home. Ruther.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Where family pride is driven home. Ruther Ford. Ruther.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote. 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got two more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Where family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculaneum Auto Mall.
Family pride is driven home. Rutherford.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Back here at Windsor High School, Matt Bates in the booth along with producer Caleb Holbrook, and we're going to run over your halftime stats real quick. The scoring, at least, Windsor got things going on a 2-yard run from Landon Robbins, made it 6-0. The PAT by Ryan Eskridge made it 7-0 in the second quarter. Windsor, they fumbled at the DeSoto 23 and promptly on the first play. DeSoto, they had an INT at the Windsor 24, and on that first play, 76-yard run by Logan Wilson, and the PAT by Eskridge made it 14-0, and that's where we stand right now as we are at homecoming for the Windsor Owls. And real quick, what we're going to do is I'm going to go over the seniors that are participating, at least on the rosters for both teams respectively. For the visiting DeSoto Dragons, number 1, Taylon Lawrence. Number 6, Connor Kisner. Number 8, Damon Corey. Number 12, Colton Fisher. Number 15, Caleb Rhodes. Number 31, Andrew Blair. Number 53, Corey Dirks. Number 62, Nate Fisher. Number 76, Jackson Thomas. Number 80, Sterling Reynolds. Number 82, Braden Young. Number 92, Josh Landis. Number 99, Luke Beckett. For the Windsor Owls, number 2, Lawrence Heffley. Number 7, Cameron Rowland. Number 8, A.J. Patrick. Number 11, Duncan Gross. Number 12, Noah Kimball. Number 21, Colin Carter. Number 50, Eli Kazarian. Number 51, Stephen Wolf. Number 52, Riley Wiesner. Number 54, Keegan Ashes. Number 58, Chris Garrett. Number 72, Joe Seriati. And number 89, Nick Bear. Seniors, you never know when your last game will be, so I will give you recognition as you never know when your last game might be. I can vouch for that. We have, looks like now they've got 2.5 minutes up on the board until we start. So we will go over, and I want to thank the 3 sponsors that are airing our games tonight. That is Pasta House in Festus at 1606 Galemore Street. Phone number is 636-725-0300. You can go to pastahouse.com as well, and you can also ask about our live stream STL specials. Thank you very much. And over to Texas Roadhouse in Festus. The general manager over there, Mike Lee, 636-330-0512. 1351 Shapiro Drive, hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, handmade sides, Texas Roadhouse in Festus. And go see Jeff Fitter up in Barnhart at Case and Bucks, 636-464-0110, caseandbucksbarnhart.com. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6, burgers, wings, cold drinks, and salads like you wouldn't believe. That is the 3 businesses airing our games tonight, and we once again want to thank our halftime sponsor, Ruther Ford in Herculaneum, 636-931-9393, 1325 McNutt Road. That is the outer road there in Herculaneum. Ruther Ford, RutherAuto.com. Looking for a new, used, or you just need mechanical service done, go see Doug Jr. over there. As even though there's less than a minute left to go, it looks like everybody's wanting to get an early start on this second half. As once again, the Windsor Owls putting up another 7. Now make that 14-0 as we now start the third quarter. And it has been, let's see, 8 and 2 is 10, so almost 10.5 quarters that DeSoto has gone without scoring a touchdown, as they're now halfway through this game. So the last 3.5 games, they've been outscored 147-3. Fresh 12 on the clock. Matt Bates back here in Imperial, Missouri, home to Windsor High School, home of the Owls. 8:21 Central Standard Time, as we now await the kickoff from Eskridge, and he bombs it straight down and through, handled at the 19-yard line. Heading to the outside, Siebert, he finds a seam. He's now all the way down to the 30, to the 25, and brought down at the 23-yard line. Connor Siebert goes nearly 20-20, takes the ball to 20, 30 yards to midfield, then brings it down another 22 yards. A 50-plus yard return for Connor Siebert, who I believe had a little ankle rolled over at the end of that play, as he was brought down hard. 73 degrees outside. Great night for football. Thank you to everybody tuning in tonight, and everybody checking out the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL South. And Livestream STL is carrying the Eureka and Oakville game tonight. So it looks like there was once again another flag on the play, and the ball is going to be brought all the way back to the DeSoto 25-yard line. That is the second penalty that has cost DeSoto about 50 yards in field position. Under center goes Misi. Handoff to Tebow, who's nope. That is number 1, Taylon Lawrence, as they fake the inside handoff to Tebow. They get Lawrence on the end around. He loses more yardage. Call that 4, as Lawrence Heffley brings him down. Clock running, 11:17 left to go in the third quarter. DeSoto's got their work cut out for them, as here's a handoff now to Tebow. He goes up to the far side, breaks out to the corner, gets some speed, but is brought down at the 20-yard line. Long way to run to get 1 yard, but that's what Eli Tebow's bringing to the table, the sophomore running back for Rush Schmidt's DeSoto Dragons. Man, oh man, the penalties on the DeSoto side have really been costly tonight. That is third and 15. Another handoff met by a nest worth of Owls over on the side, and it looks like Tebow might be getting up a little gimpy with that ankle that he had rolled up last week against Festus. And he seems to be in an awful pickle over on the far side near the DeSoto sideline. So that will be a tough loss to start the third quarter for the DeSoto Dragons. We will keep an eye on that. But Tebow was in a bad way last week, as he had ran out of bounds near the late third quarter, got that ankle rolled up, and he had some severe hobbling that night. And it looks like there's a penalty that was called on the play, so that is going to give a huge first down to the DeSoto Dragons. Did not see what that was, so that must have come after the whistle. Inside handoff to number 24. That is Thomas Bradley. Bradley brought down.
Number 24, Thomas Bradley, carries for about 2 yards.
Got 2 on the play. Brought down by Robbins. Basically just grabbed him, hog-tied him, and slung him down. Came into tonight, 6 carries, 28 yards, a 4.7 average, but Robbins said, I'm having none of that. Macy back under center. They're going to go end around to Drummond. He slips on the fake turf and promptly falls down at the 35-yard line. So he's right back at the line of scrimmage, so that should be a 3rd and 10. But the Dragons are moving the ball and trying to navigate it to the Windsor end of the field. Tebow back in. Keep an eye on the hobbling on that, but I can guarantee you the Owls saw that, and they're going to go right back down to that ankle. Here's Macy rolling out on the far side. Gets rid of it, airmails it, misses his intended target, Brenton Drummond, and we'll bring up a 4th and 10 now. With 8:52 left to go in the third, the punt formation comes out for the DeSoto Dragons. Connor Siebert, gunner down here in front of us. As if you're following us on Mixler, DeSoto is going right to left. A.J. Patrick back to get this one. It goes off the side of the foot. Does take a DeSoto favorable roll, as I didn't think that had much going for it, but it's going to land at the 39-yard line of Windsor, and that's where they will take over. Next week, live stream STL. Yours truly will be at Herculaneum, Grandview, and Herky, 7 p.m. Pre-game show starts at 6:45 on the Livestream STL side for Week 6 action. On Livestream STL South, that crew will be at Crystal City as Russellville comes into town to see if they can swat down the Hornet Nest out in Crystal City. Flip the script, and we go back over now. The Windsor offense back out at the 38-yard line. Here's Patterson. Handoff to Logan Wilson. Wilson navigates through tough traffic.
Number 34, Logan Wilson, hops his way for a gain of about 5 yards on the play. Taken down by
Give him
84, Connor Siebert.
Give him 5 on that. Connor Siebert with another tackle from his defensive end position comes across. Tall drink of water coming out there for Windsor. Charlie Gabriel, number 22. Wide receiver down low near us is Noah Kimball. Looking at an end around. Patterson says nothing doing on that. He's going to bust it out to the far side. Gets enough for the first down and more. Crosses the midfield stripe. That is big number 54 once again, who does not make the program. But the ball is going to be resting at the 43-yard line. So a healthy pickup for Luke Patterson, who made something out of nothing on that. Out comes Colin Carter. Heffley checks back in. Clock continuing to run, 7:39 and counting in the third quarter. 14-0, Windsor on top. Robbins inside handoff. Or actually, that's Logan Wilson, I apologize. Built like a ton of lead. Had to keep that as a PG version on that, almost let that one get away from me. Number 5 checking into the ball game, Carter Jessic. At least first time I've seen him crossing the field on the offensive side of the ball. One back in motion, that's Heffley. They're going to give it to the inside back. Is that Ryan Eskridge, the punter? 41-yard run. Nope. A.J. Patrick. Pardon me on that, but the 8 looked like a 9 on that. But that was a 41-yard run. A.J. Patrick got to the outside. And that will be a 20-0 lead right now. The PAT to follow. And they're going to pull that one down. Patrick going to call his own number and into the end zone for 2-point conversion now. Makes it a 22-0 ball game as Patrick gets the touchdown and he picks up the 2-point conversion. So he picks up all 8 points in the process on that one. And with a break in the action, 6:43 left to go, we're going to talk about Ron Rigdon at Cheap Seats Photo. Cheap Seats Photography, banners, designs. Where do we get our banners? We get them courtesy of Ron Rigdon at cheapseatsphoto.com. 314-402-9014. cheapseatsphoto.com. Tell them Livestream STL sent you over there. You see us at any of the venues we're at, like tonight, right out front. One of Ron Rigdon's banners hanging out up front, and the quality of the digital design, the printing on that, second to none. Nice vinyl banners that we have with us, courtesy of Ron Rigdon at cheapseatsphoto.com. Well, Windsor holding tried and true, putting one in the end zone every quarter thus far. In the first quarter, it was Landon Robbins going in from 2 yards. In the second quarter, it was a 76-yard run from Logan Wilson. And now in the third quarter, a 41-yard run from A.J. Patrick. Makes it, along with the 2-point conversion, 22-0. Eskridge with the kick, short kick, handled by Grayson Presnell, number 3. Brings it back to the 34-yard line, and that is where the DeSoto Dragons offense will set up shop at.
Number 2, Drummond, the return man, taken down by the Owls, A.J. Patrick.
Next week, the Windsor Owls, they will be at Hillsboro to take on the Hawks. And the DeSoto Dragons, they will be at home at the Dragons Lair to host Fredericktown. That is where these two teams will be at next week. But next week in Week 6, Livestream STL, I will be at Herculaneum for the Grandview Herculaneum game. Livestream STL South will be at Crystal City for the Russellville Crystal City game. Right now, Matt Bates here at Windsor High School. Another inside handoff, wrapped up and stopped. That was number 26. That was Ben Hooper. Hooper, 22 carries, 107 yards. Just a couple ticks shy of 5 yards a carry. Does have a touchdown. One of the Week 1 touchdowns for the DeSoto Dragons, as the last 3 games they have been held off the score sheet except for a field goal. 2nd and 9. Here's Misi rolling out. Gets to the sideline, airs it out of bounds, and gets out of harm's way without any other further damage done, as that was number 58, Chris Garrett, in hot pursuit once again. 5:58 left to go in the third, and that is Michael Latner checking into the ball game, number 53 for the Windsor Owls. Missy, inside handoff, going nowhere. Another handoff to Hooper, and that will bring up 4th down now, as the ball's nestled all the way back at the 29. Call that a loss of 5. Latner in on that tackle. So back to punt once again, is number 27. Thought that almost got partially blocked. It's downed by number 50, James Allen, the junior. And that was downed at the DeSoto 48-yard line, so it did not even break over the midfield stripe. That's where Windsor will set up shop at with 5:18 left to go in the third quarter. Windsor on top, 22-0. Once again, thanks to the 3 area restaurants airing our games tonight: Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, and Case and Bucks in Barnhart. Luke Patterson back under center once again. Little change in the snap count, and that will be number 62, Nate Fisher, the senior, jumping off sides. Actually, they're going to call a false start on the Windsor Owls. So check that out. Backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Well, it won't be the first time I will be wrong. Won't be the last time either. Patterson flips out to Patrick on the far side. Minimal gain, call it 2, maybe 3 on that play, and ran out of bounds on the far side. Again, Windsor in the brown uniforms with mustard-colored numbers going left to right. DeSoto Dragons in the all-white with green numbers and green dragon on the helmet. They are going right to left. Kimball checking out, Gross checking in. So not really the run and gun is, if you had seen last week's game that the Windsor Owls put together, but getting the job done nonetheless. Here's an air out by Patterson, hauled in one-handed at the 19-yard line. Are you kidding me? A.J. Patrick goes up and over Colton Fisher. Right now has my vote for catch of the week right now. Down at the 15-yard line. What a one-handed catch. Just went up, palm-balled it, if you will. Sets up the ball at the 15. Patterson calls his own number. Navigates his way through down to the 10. Call it the 9.5-yard line. Nope, nestled right on the 10-yard line. 3:44 left to go in the third. Gabriel checking out, and that is Roland checking in. He goes up top. Split out in the wide receiver formation. One wide receiver down low by us. That is Gross. Misdirection. Handoff in the middle and through. Goes Lawrence Heffley on a 15-yard run. Lawrence Heffley with 3:19 left to go takes advantage of that catch by A.J. Patrick. So Heffley makes it 28-0. Here in the third quarter. Patrick back to hold. We'll see if he pulls up shop to go for 2. Nope. Eskridge going to take, and he's going to boot it halfway to the Mississippi River. So the PAT now makes it 29-0 in favor of the Windsor Owls, and the first quarter where there has been 2 touchdowns scored collectively. Right now would be a good time to tell you about Stacy Miller over at Berkshire Hathaway. StacyZMiller.com, 314-606-1007. Need to sell, looking to buy? Stacy Miller over at Berkshire Hathaway, give her a call, 314-606-1007. And if you need insurance for that, look up Nicole Girardi over at Farm Bureau Insurance in Hillsborough, 636-797-5800. Once again, want to give a thanks to Breeze Dental Care, the pregame show sponsor, breezedentalcare.com. If you need to get those teeth worked on, contact Jane Breeze and company over at Breeze Dental Care, 636-937-3030. And our halftime sponsor, Doug Ruther over at Ruther Ford. Give Doug Jr. a call over at Herculaneum, 636-931-9393, or go to RutherAuto.com. Another kickoff for Eskridge. He's going to drive this one right down through the middle of the carpet. And the Dragons, that was Fisher, promptly brought down at the 29-yard line.
Ball will be placed at the 29-yard line of DeSoto.
So 71 yards to go for the DeSoto Dragons to hit pay dirt, as it has been some tough sledding. But, I mean, I will be the first to tell you right now, the two penalties that they have had on the kickoff returns, Siebert has put them, Connor Siebert, the junior, has had two kickoff returns at least 60, 70 yards a pop, if not more, that have been down deep inside Windsor territory, and they've been called back on penalties. And once again, Keegan Ashes giving Misi all kinds of fits back there at the quarterback spot. He rolls out, has to throw it incomplete just to get out of harm's way, and we'll stop the clock with 3:07 left in the third. Logan Wilson will check out. Robbins checks in at the middle linebacker spot. Eli Tebow back out there once again for DeSoto. He's been in and out incrementally since getting that ankle rolled up once again on him. The sophomore once again doing what he can to earn his keep. Tough sledding tonight for the Dragons. As once again, Tebow comes into the night, 54 carries for the Dragons, 175 yards, 2 TDs. Appears is there an injury, or did somebody call a timeout? Okay, so there must have been a penalty for ineligible receiver downfield after a chit-chat amongst the umpires, as they're like right underneath the glare of the lights, and they're just in a odd dark spot, so I couldn't really see what was going on over there. But as we said, thanks to Pasta House, Texas Roadhouse and Festus, Case and Bucks and Barnhart, all brought to you by us right here at Livestream STL through the courtesy of the TKDS Sports app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Get back to the action, and another handoff. That goes to Tebow. He grabs about 2-3 yards on the carpet, and that ankle once again is giving him all kinds of fits right now, and I know that's got Papa Brett Tebow a little concerned. There was a flag on the play, and that was of the major violation. That's a 15-yarder that once again will give the DeSoto Dragons another first down, as most of their first downs here in this ballgame have come from the 15-yard penalty variety. Did not see another flag on the carpet, so DeSoto at their own 46-yard line. Inside handoff to Tebow. Spin move brought down by 4 Windsor Owls, led by Landon Robbins.
Number 33, Tebow fights his way for 2 yards on that carry.
2 yards on that for the sophomore, as Wolf, Robbins, and company collide. And I'm going to tell you right now, even as built as Mr. Eli Tebow is, that's some serious beef coming at you, as the Dragons continue to pound and pound the ball. They've navigated to the 48-yard line of their own side of the field. Another inside handoff to Tebow, and is met, and that ankle is just getting rolled back over. I don't want to speculate, but it looks like he had a tough way to go on that one, and he is. No, that's number 54. Once again, the mysterious lineman. Let's get producer Caleb just to verify here that he does not see a number 54 on my roster over here for DeSoto. Goes to 53 and to 55, but no 54. So no 54 and no 47. Ironically enough, two guys that aren't listed on the program are two guys that have gotten hurt. Hashtag irony. Isn't that ironic, don't you think? It's a little too ironic. Here's Missy. He's going to roll out. He's going to go long. Intended for Imhoff. Nope, Caleb Rhodes. Number 15 was the intended target, way down at the 30-yard line. One of the longer passes Missy has tried to attempt tonight. Almost reeled in, but falls incomplete once again with 1:19 left to go. Wessels checks out of the ball game for the Windsor Owls. 79 seconds left to go in the third quarter right here at Windsor High School. 8:47 Central Standard Time. Thank you once again to everybody following us out on Mixlr.com, YouTube, Facebook, X. There's a timeout taken on the field, and gives me a chance to talk about myself and a show I'm involved with called Upon Further Review. Our weekly show where we review this week's high school football scores. We chit-chat about what we saw during the course of this week's action. We crown a Player of the Week. Player of the Week last week was Windsor's Colin Carter for his 2 defensive TDs that he scored in their win over Bishop DeBerg. We'll also talk about honorable mentions, and then we talk about next week's games. That would be week number 6 coming up. Join me, Ray Hallbrook, Jeff Whitener, for Upon Further Review. That is Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on Livestream STL, Facebook, YouTube, X, the TKDS Sports Network, for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. But this Wednesday at noon, we will be at the Pasta House in Festus, as we will be in-house at the house, Pasta House, at noon on Wednesday for Upon Further Review. UFR. 4th and 8, ball on the 48. DeSoto still waiting to cross midfield this quarter. Missy, he's going to roll out once again, going to heave it off the back foot, going long. Off the hands of Fisher.
Pass broken up by number 11, Duncan Gross of the Owls.
Intended for Colton Fisher.
With that incomplete pass. Turnover on downs.
So that will be a turnover on downs, and the Windsor Owls have a short turf to go with, as they will take over on the Windsor 48-yard line. And we shall see what Coach Funston has drawn up on the play calling, as that only knocked off a few ticks off the clock, as there's now 72 seconds left to go in this third quarter, where the Windsor Owls are up by a score of 29-0 over the visiting DeSoto Dragons. Homecoming night. 2-2 Windsor against 1-3 DeSoto. Week 6 action you want to know about? Well, Week 6 action for Livestream STL. I will be at Herculaneum for the Grandview at Herculaneum ball game with a timeout on the field. Livestream STL South will be at Crystal City for the Russellville Crystal City Hornets game. Next up for the schools involved tonight, though, Windsor, they will be at Hillsborough to take on the Hawks. And Rush Schmidt and the DeSoto Dragons, they will stay at home where they will face the Fredericktown Blackcats. Once again, Matt Bates and producer Caleb Hallbrook in the house tonight. Thank you, Mr. Caleb, for polling duty tonight. I know that was not an intended road trip for you to take, but I appreciate you being here. And I know the folks watching us at Texas Roadhouse, Pasta House, and at Case and Bucks in Barnhart appreciate the effort put out tonight. And we appreciate you and everybody tuning in and everybody sponsoring with us, as we will talk about sponsorship at the next chance we get. Meanwhile, inside handoff, fumble on the play. Looks like that took a Windsor Owl roll right out of the nest and back into the hands of Colin Carter. No, that was a recovery for the DeSoto Dragons. So the football gods giveth and the football gods taketh away, as Austin Missy and the Dragon offense comes back out. That is number 54, Keegan Ashes, limping off the field. Speaking of limping, Eli Tebow back in the ball game. Wide receiver down in front of us is David Imhoff now. Inside handoff. Tebow fighting, working his way. Bigger gain of the night for him. Actually, once again, that was another misdirection. That was Lawrence. Taylon Lawrence. T-A-L-A-N. Taylon Lawrence. Give him 5 on that one. Second down and 6. Called a long 5, short 6. Missy under center. Inside handoff. Lawrence comes around. He goes nowhere as Colin Carter, steps in, makes that tackle for the Owls. As that goes back to the 47-yard line. Loss of about 3, and there's another timeout. No, it's not. It's the end of the third quarter, and with the end of the third quarter, we will talk about Ruther Ford and Doug Jr. over at Ruther Ford over in Herculaneum. 636-931-9393. You looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, or do you need mechanical service? Go see Doug Jr. over at 1325 McNutt Road, the Outer Road in Herculaneum, or go to RutherAuto.com. R-E-U-T-H-E-R auto.com. 636-931-9393. Doug Jr. over at Ruther Ford in Herculaneum. Thank you once again for the halftime sponsorship as well in the Ruther Ford halftime show. Back here at Windsor High School, Matt Bates bringing you homecoming night for the Windsor Owls as they play host to the DeSoto Dragons. A big third down coming up, as with the end of the quarter, flip-flop sides. Not much with this one now, as they just go a couple yards on the other side of the field, as the ball is at the 47-yard line of Windsor. So a shorter field for DeSoto to work with as they stack 5 in the box. Missy's going to go inside handoff. Tebow bangs his way all the way down, met by Landon Robbins. Boy, oh boy, that might be the Taco Bell ringer. Tebow getting up a little wobbly on that one, and I don't think that's from an ankle. That was Robbins coming through, and those two collided head-to-head as Tebow picked up 8 on that, brings up a 4th and 2. Checking in Thomas Bradley. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that back in the day, that's what we called a slobber knocker. You look one way, and as soon as you look back the other way, bang! Big 44, Landon Robbins. Here comes a blitz coming through, picked up as best they can. And that is the aforementioned Thomas Bradley, but he falls just about a yard short as he gets it to the 40, needed to get it to the 39. And the Windsor Owls will take over. Big stop by Landon Robbins once again up the middle. Doesn't matter what number it is for the DeSoto Dragons. Big 44 out there in brown and mustard numbers. Laid the beef onto the Dragons, stopped them just a yard short. Windsor offense comes back out onto the field. Number 13, Luke Patterson and company. Wide receiver down low in front of us. Noah Kimball back in motion. That's Heffley. He's going to get the pitch on the end around. Gains about 2 on the play. Gets the clock running once again. As we start the fourth quarter, 15 points in that quarter put up by the Windsor Owls makes the score 29-0 as we 47 seconds into quarter number 4. Once again, it is homecoming night here at Windsor. That is Kimball that checks out, and that will be number 7, Cameron Rowland, checking back in. Under center, Heffley back in motion. Patterson flipped back out, gave that a little late to Heffley. Going to look back on that one, and he's going to probably have to buy Heffley a dinner after the game tonight. I mean, I know it's homecoming and everything, but did not give Mr. Heffley a lot of room to work with, and he got smeared pretty hard there. Carter Jessic's going to check into the ball game as Heffley comes back out. He's, holding his head. Not for the faint of heart tonight. There's some hitting going on. Logan Wilson's going to check out as well, too. But I'm telling you right now, the hits have been hard and heavy tonight as once again. No mention as to what the flag was for, but there has been a penalty called as it was 3rd and 23, and it now should make a 3rd and 9.
Penalty against the Owls was declined. It will be a 3rd down and 9 for Windsor.
Penalty was declined. So the Owls inside handoff. That's going to go nowhere as well.
Number 13, Patterson, sacked in the backfield.
Actually, they're going to call that a sack. I thought they might call that a tackle for loss, but since quarterback still had the ball, that'll go as a sack back behind. Joey Escobar sticking his nose in there. That'll bring up 4th down. As Brian Shank, number 25, will be in there on the Windsor Owl punt unit. Fisher, lone back on the punt team. Robbins is going to come in. Back to punt, Colin Carter. Snap it about the knees. Just does get that through the hands of a DeSoto Dragon. The ball just kind of chucks up and will stop at the 25-yard line. That is where the DeSoto offense will take over, and the Windsor defense will come back out once again. But if you do want to sponsor with us, give Ray Hallbrook a call with Livestream STL 314-852-4398. Businesses, we're looking for additional sponsorships to complete our sports this fall. But as I said, if Ray's looking for sponsors, that's his home phone number. Give him the early morning special, 1:30 in the morning. Give him a call. Tell him you want the 50% off the 1-year package. He will appreciate the phone call. He will take it, and he will give you the service you need and the sponsorship you deserve. If you have faith in your product and want to get your message out there, give Ray a call, 314-852-4398. Handoff goes up the middle, and gain of about 4 on that play.
Penalty marker is against the Owls. Personal foul.
Personal foul against the penalties. Personal foul penalty against the Owls, if I could just slow down the brain. gives the Dragons another first down via the 15-yard penalty variety. So now the Dragons get a bonus on that, and the ball will be spotted at the Dragons' own 42-yard line. So 58 yards to pay dirt if the Dragons want to find the end zone. Another handoff. Maybe a gain of 1, maybe no gain on that. Will be Thomas Bradley, number 24.
Bradley on the carry picks up about 1 yard.
That is Carter Jessic checking out of the ball game. Landon Robbins still in there at middle linebacker. Left end, Brandon Davis, number 63. Looked like a little miscommunication there.
By number 9, Missy. It'll be a 3rd down and 10 for the Dragons. Ball still at the 42-yard line.
Looked like Robbins and company there in the middle. Swallowing them up. Might have had a little center quarterback exchange issue on that one. Gross checks out. Rowland checks in. 8:56 and counting on the clock. Missy back under center. He's going to step back, looking to pass. Had a screen set up. He's going to roll out. Now he's going to chuck it. And that is picked off by A.J. Patrick.
Pass intercepted by number 8, A.J. Patrick.
Patrick with another
Owls take over 1st and 10.
INT. Big night for A.J. Patrick, as that'll roll the Windsor offense back out onto the field. If you have any windshield replacement or crack repair that needs to be done on your windshield, Master Tech Auto Glass in Crystal City, Steve and Amanda Curley, over 20 years experience. Give them a call, 636-208-0018, mastertechautoglass.com, 104 Twin City Mall Drive. I know those cracked windshields or even windshield replacement can be a booger, especially this time of year as winter's going to be here. Give Master Tech Auto Glass a call or go online. Look them up. Inside handoff to Logan Wilson. Gets nowhere on that, but does keep the clock moving for the Windsor Owls, who are up 29-0 on the DeSoto Dragons here
Gain of 1 on that last carry, number 34.
at Windsor High School. And we are at, actually, the Dean Garner press box, truth be told, here at Windsor High School for homecoming night. 2nd and 8 at the 34. 3 down linemen. Plays blown dead a little early. False start on the Owls. They back themselves up another 5. So let's see here. That should make it now a 2nd and 13. Look at that. Checking out of the ball game, lineman Gannon Duranja checking in, number 50, Eli Kazarian. For the Windsor Owls, also checking out, number 22, Charlie Gabriel. Sophomore tight end. Clock on the move, 7:40. Pitch out, Siebert bid on it. That ball pitched out to Carter Jessic. Jessic.
Number 5, Carter Jessic on the carry, taken down by
Fisher.
number 1, Lawrence of the Dragons.
Fisher and Lawrence combining to drive him out of bounds. But they're saying he still stayed in bounds, and that will still keep the clock running. They are at the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. Jessic's going to come out. Robbins checks back in. One wide receiver down low in front of us, Noah Kimball, one up top. 2 flankers, Heffley in motion. Was going to give it to Robbins. Patrick says nope. Patterson says I will take that, and he will break it down to the 42-yard line. So actually right back at the 40-yard line, but either way, pick up a 5 after pulling that back out. Colin Carter going to check in as that brings up 4th down. Coach Funston looking to punt it away in company. Colin Carter should be kicking that off, or punting that to number 12, Colton Fisher. Nice snap right back to him. Healthy punt, but just got a little too much off the side of the foot. Does get a roll for the Owls, and that will stop at the 31-yard line. So a little bit of a roll. If you're a Windsor Owl fan, you'll take that. But next week, check out the live stream STL games as week 6 action. We'll see live stream STL, and yours truly will be with Ray Hallbrook at Herculaneum as Grandview. The Eagles come into town. Pre-game starts at 6:45 with kickoff at 7, and then on live stream STL South, Russellville travels to Crystal City to take on the Hornets. Same time for pre-game and kickoff. Missy, sideline pass, does connect on that one. As that looks like Damon Corey, number 8. First time I think we've mentioned his name. Collects the pass reception. And he does stay in bounds on that, so it is 5:23 and counting. Once again, raise a glass if you're at Texas Roadhouse, Pasta House, or Case and Bucks in Barnhart. Thank you very much. Have a drink for me. I need a cold one after this. Here's a touchdown potential with the throw and down at the 1-yard line. Are you kidding me? Instead of a 61-yard TD, that is now a ball down at the 1-yard line, as that was a nice toss by Austin Missy as he gets Brenton Drummond, who was going to take it to the house but got hauled down at the 1-yard line, as the Dragons looking to punch it in. And they do.
24, Thomas Bradley carries into the end zone.
That is number 24, Thomas Bradley, breaking the shutout streak for the DeSoto Dragons. So that is number 4, that is 24, Thomas Bradley gets the 1-yard TD run. And we await the point after, as it looks like they're actually going to go for 2 on this. Missy is going to hand it off to Thomas Bradley. That's going to get stopped on that 2-point conversion, but does make the score now a 29-6 ball game, as Thomas Bradley gets the 1-yard run, but not before a 60-yard pass to Drummond to set up shop at the 1, to where Bradley puts it in. So we will thank our sponsors once again. The terrific trifecta, Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, Case and Bucks in Barnhart. Pasta House, 636-725-0300. Texas Roadhouse, 636-330-0512. Case and Bucks in Barnhart, 636-464-0110. Catch our games there at those 3 locations. All brought to you by us here at Livestream STL through the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. The DeSoto Dragons end that shutout streak. 3 3/4 games, and with 4:51 left to go here in this ball game, they break through and put one in the end zone. Here's a pooch kick by Josh Golightly. That was fielded on the fly by the Windsor Owls. They cross over the midfield stripe, and they will set up shop at the DeSoto 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 42-yard line of DeSoto.
Or the 42. Refs will put it where they want to, not where I want them to. It's fine. Logan checks out. Number 25, that's Brian Shank. He checks out as offensive personnel checks back in from the punt formation. And also checking out number 7, Cameron Rowland. So, I don't know, about 14 players in the huddle there at one point. Only supposed to have 11, so I think they have the right number out there now. 1 wide receiver down low in front of us, Noah Kimball. 1 up top. And a little neutral zone violation. That would be number 62, Nate Fisher. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Give Windsor another 5 on that. He's promptly going to get checked out of the ball game. Now that's a 1st and 5 at the 37-yard line of DeSoto. Luke Patterson. Patrick in motion. Handoff up the middle. That was number 5, Carter Jessic, and he also loses his lid in the process. Now, late flag comes in. Not sure if Jessic got up and said something or if that was because the helmet went off, but it looked like when Jessic got up without the helmet, must have said something because that's when the flag went up, and yep. That's going to be a 15-yarder against the Windsor Owls, as Jessic was none too happy about losing the helmet and having a little conversation with the coach on the sideline. You know, what did you see? Well, this is what I saw. This is how I felt. And coach is just like, don't verbalize it like that the next time. So that puts the ball right back at the midfield stripe. So 50 yards to pay dirt for the Windsor Owls if they want to see the brown and mustard back in the end zone. Some might say that's more gold than it is mustard, but it's a goldish, mustardy color. And there's a false start on the Windsor Owls. So another shot in the foot. Moving back another 5, Luke Beckett, number 99, checking out for the DeSoto Dragons. So that will back them up 5 to their own 45-yard line. As it looks like Duncan Gross is now in at quarterback, number 11. Nope, he sure isn't. He's just out there in the wide receiver package. Luke Patterson still at quarterback for the Windsor Owls. Another inside draw. That will go to number 25. That is Brian Shank. So the sophomore getting some action as Coach Funston rotating some of the younger crew into here, and another timeout on the field with 4:18 left to go in this one. This is Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. We want to thank our good buddy once again, Doug Jr. over at Rutherford. Thank you very much. Want to thank Nicole Girardi over at Farm Bureau Insurance in Hillsborough, 636-797-5800. Stacy Miller at Berkshire Hathaway, 606-1007. Looking to sell, looking to buy. Give Stacy zmiller.com. Either hit her up on the .com or hit her up on the telephone 314-606-1007. Tire bargains in Festus, 636-937-0021. That is 2100 Highway 6167, also known as Truman Boulevard. Do also want to mention the nice people at Glass Blocks of St. Louis. They've been doing custom glass block installation, whether it's for a bathroom, shower, office custom project. Glass Blocks of St. Louis, give them a call, 314-371-5500, or stop by and see them at 1253 East Road in St. Louis. They don't use any subcontractors for their service, and they will see it through start to finish. Some also call that cradle to grave, but either way, give them a call, 314-371-5500. And once again, another penalty on the play to the Windsor Owls.
Ball is placed at the 44-yard line of Windsor. Third down and long.
So Gabriel once again will check out of the ball game. Charlie Gabriel, double deuce, number 22. 4:17 left to go in this one right here on Livestream STL South. Colin Carter in motion. Ball falls out of the hands of Carter, goes to the carpet. He collects it back, and actually that's Heffley, who was one of the other backs in motion. And seeing as they're rotating some of that personnel in and out, that, you know, just still got some of the kinks to work out. A lot of the younger classmen checking into the ball game, and we'll try to get with everybody that's in the ball game here. A lot of new linemen checking in. Robbins is now lined up in the tight end spot. One wide receiver up top. Actually, that is for the punt formation package. Low snap all the way back. Fair catch called for. Fisher drops it, muffs it once again, and is able to pick it back up. But that was number 12, Noah Kimball, back there to make sure he didn't go any farther with the ball. 72 degrees outside as we approach 9:18 p.m. Central Standard Time. 3:25 left to go in this one. 3 plus 2 is 5. And it looks like the DeSoto Dragons, they will take over first and 20, or first and 10 at their own 20. Missy looking to air one out, finds his receiver, as that was Heffley hitting Drummond after he was already on the carpet, wasn't going to go anywhere, so not sure why the late hit was not called, but DeSoto's moving the ball as they move it to their own 41, 42-yard line. Call that a gain of 12 on the play, so one of the nicer passes by Missy tonight that's found its target. Heffley comes out once again. May want to be checking out the noggin, little concussion protocol possibly, as that's the second time he's gotten his bell rung tonight, and still trying to shake the cobwebs out on that. As Windsor takes another penalty. 5-yard variety. So that makes it a first and a manageable 5 yards. Missy under center. He's going to drop back. Swings it out. That's picked off. And Noah Kimball was looking to go to the house, but Missy just kind of telegraphed that one a little too much, as Noah Kimball gets his second interception of the night. 2:57 left to go in this one. 2 plus 5 is 7. Windsor Owls up 29-0. 29-6, I apologize, on the DeSoto Dragons. Patrick checks out. That's number 25, Brian Schenk, checking out as well, too. Windsor offense back out onto the field. Dragons defense. Number 53 now. A little late with checking in for the Windsor Owls, Michael Latner. Cameron Rowland, number 7, wide receiver down here in front of us. Heffley's going to swing around, dive play up the middle. Hard fought yardage up there at the front line. Call that a gain of 6 on the play. Still keeps the clock running with 2:35 and counting in this one, as the Windsor Owls looking to take care of business on homecoming night. Jessica checking in. Colin Carter checking out, your live stream STL player of the week last week. Once again, 2 defensive touchdowns for the Windsor Owls. Had a pick 6 and a scoop and score on a fumble, and the young man had a tackle for loss, or actually it was a sack on his one big tackle of the evening. So a couple yards picked up on that. The 5 yards needed as the Owls pick up a first down. Jessic checks out. Robbins checks in. Ball rests on the 15-yard line with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go in this one. And that is now number 11. That is Duncan Gross at quarterback to finish this off. Handoff up the middle. Robbins with the carry on that one. So gain of 4 from the 16 to the 12. Dragons have 1 timeout left. Windsor has all 3 of theirs left. But we enter the final 70 seconds of the ball game here on homecoming night at Windsor High School. Once again, Gross under center. Was going to hand off to Robbins, but was under duress, led by big number 79, George Wickerham, the freshman. The young man is put together, so they're going to call that a sack, but they're going to give credit to number 66, Colin Barton, the freshman. But that was the big train, number 79, George Wickerham, on that one. And it looks like that's going to be a final knee for the Windsor Owls on homecoming night. They beat the DeSoto Dragons 29-6. And we would like to thank once again Ruther Ford, Doug Jr., over at Ruther Ford and Herculaneum, 636-931-9393, RutherAuto.com, as that is the final score once again next week for Week 6. Livestream STL will be at Herculaneum. I will be doing the Grandview Herculaneum ball game with Ray Hallbrook, and the Week 6 action for Livestream STL South. We'll have Russellville at Crystal City to take on the Hornets. On behalf of producer Caleb Hallbrook, Matt Bates from Windsor High School, thanking you. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Thank you for tuning in and joining us tonight on Livestream STL South. This has been the Friday Night Blitz on Livestream STL. Thank you.